Bitcoin has hit a new all-time high. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an awesome day today. Bitcoin is literally at new all-time highs. It's at $74,200 as I'm recording this, but it already hit $75,000. So let me do a quick update here on the charts. I will make a bigger picture, like proper longer video later on. But right now, this is a historic moment as the elections in the US are still being finalized. We still don't know who's going to win, but at this point in time, Donald Trump is in the lead. That might still change in future, but it is still looking like Donald Trump is going to win, and the markets are loving this right now. The US stock markets are up, Bitcoin is up, and this is looking great because people are anticipating that win by Donald Trump and are looking for that favorable continuation bull market in the markets, and the expectation is that if Donald Trump becomes the president again of the United States, that it is going to be good for the economy, good for the markets, and we're seeing that anticipation rally. So you can never get too happy until the complete results are in, but so far so good. And what I also want to share is the fact that this is looking really, really good on the charts technically. So if we're looking at this, we can say this was a bull flag and we have a breakout. So let's pretend that we don't know that there's an election going on, and all that we don't know anything about the world going on, any macro events, nothing like that. All we have is the chart here. If we're looking at this purely from a chart perspective, we can still very much say that this is likely a bull flag, a bullish trend, a 7-month consolidation here. This is a weekly chart, and now we have the breakout, which likely results in continuation of the bullish trend that started in the beginning of January of 2023. It ran up to the all-time high in March of 2024 of this year. We had a 7-month chop and consolidation period, and now we have a breakout. And typically, this pattern results in continuation of the bullish trend. Whether you see this on a 5-minute chart, whether you see it on an hourly chart, a daily chart, a weekly chart, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's stocks, gold, Forex, it doesn't matter. Technically, this pattern on a chart, most of the time, will result in bullish continuation as it is a bull flag. So it's a bullish trend followed by continuation, by consolidation, and then followed by a breakout and continuation to the upside, most likely. So at this point in time, of course, there is always an invalidation. At this point in time, we don't really want to see it go below 66,000, because if it drops back below there, then of course there's risk that it does something like this. But if this breakout is real, which it's looking like it very likely is, based on the chart, but also based on all the previous seasonality stuff, I've shared this over and over again in previous videos, we are in the most bullish time historically. October and November are the most bullish months. We are in an election year, which is typically bullish. We've seen Bitcoin pump in 2020 and 2016, also after the elections. This time it seems to be happening again. We also have the seasonality where if we had a green September, it was always followed by a green October, November, and December. Every single time in Bitcoin's history for the past 10 years, we had a green September and a green October so far this year. In theory, if that pattern repeats, we're looking at a green November and December. So all of those things together point towards the probability of continuation of this bull market. And if this can hold and we are going into price discovery, well, then hopefully we start to see the real pump in the next 3 to 6 months. And this is also historically the best time after the halving, right? I've shown this many times also. So you can see here in May of 2020, we had the halving and it peaked 12 months later. So we had the halving in April of this year, as you can see. And if that were to peak again 12 months later, we're looking at, let's say, March of 2025. And that means that right now, we could be starting a massive, massive pump. Also keep in mind, guys, here in October, this was the start of the real pump. We have just had October, right? So we just had here October, the start here. What if this is just repeating once again perfectly in the same way? You can see here if we do get a blow off top like that for the next 5-6 months, you can see that would do something exactly like this and take us to just over 100,000, maybe $110,000. It is possible. It is what the bull flag pattern would suggest. In the same way that it played out exactly like this in gold. This is a gold weekly chart. You can see very similar structure, very similar setup. We have the bullish run up. We had the long period consolidation, and then a breakout, and then a massive pump to the upside. Bitcoin is in this situation where I think it's just a little bit behind what gold already did. We had the bullish run up, we had the consolidation, and now we have a breakout. And if that plays out in the same way as gold, if it plays out in the same way as the previous cycle, well, then we're looking at most likely, 3, 4, 5, 6 months of upside, and very potentially over the $100,000 mark for Bitcoin. And of course, if Bitcoin continues to rip higher, then towards the end phase, let's say this plays out like this, then I would say towards the end phase of Bitcoin's pump, that is when we'd really start to see altcoins finally have their pump. And I'm talking also about the coins that haven't really moved for the past 2 years. We're talking about some of the dinosaur coins, maybe like Cardano, XRP, Digibyte, all those coins that have been around in the last cycle that have basically done almost nothing since the 2022 lows. I do expect those also to start to pump towards the end of the bull cycle. So that is something to keep an eye on. And basically things are about to get very, very interesting. So I wanted to share this with you right now. I will do a larger update probably later today when I have some time, or when the election results are finally in. I don't know when we're going to know that. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, who knows. But I will do a larger update there. And if you still don't know how to get started with this, what to buy, when to sell, come and join me inside my VIP membership, inside my Discord. I'm literally updating there every single day in real time. Charts, analysis, trade ideas, what I'm buying, when I'm selling, all of that in real time in VIP. The link is in the description down below. We have more than 2,800 traders and investors from around the world, all in Discord. You get access to all my courses, my updates, my real-time trade ideas. All of that and much more is included. Come and join us. It is risk-free for 60 days. You can sign up today, go through everything, get immediate access to everything. And if you are not happy for any reason or none at all, you can get your money back within 60 days. But now is the time to pay attention. We just hit all-time highs. Come and join us. You have nothing to lose, literally. You sign up, worst case, you ask for your money back. But you need to join as soon as possible to take advantage of this bull market for the knowledge and for the guidance, as well as the fact that I am going to be doubling the price in December. So for the rest of this month, you have the chance to join for 50% off what it's going to be next month. Come and sign up. The link is in the description down below.